RCA Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Oll-ee, and all the Kukla-politan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Kukla. Kukla. Wish I could whistle between my teeth. Kukla. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Where is everyone? Jack, have you seen Kukla?
No, I haven't.
Linwood?
Yes.
Have you seen Kukla?
Not lately.
Mercedes was looking for you, dear.
Oh?
Yes. She wants you to play after the show. She has a jump rope.
That's nice.
Kukla. Kukla. Yes. Oh, hello. There you are, dear. I want to ask you something in strictest confidence. Sure. Ask me. Ask away. Oh, I know it's today, but I don't know how... Well, I'm not sure of the exact figure. So I was wondering to know whether they published it or not. Just asking, that's all. Oh, no, I wonder, Fran. Fran!
Yes?
May I ask you a question in strictest confidence?
You may. No. No, I don't really.
Think Golly would know?
Well, he might. They're very good friends. Or you don't always even tell your friends that. I don't know.
You sang under his direction. I thought you might know.
Well, just that one day here.
I can't.
That doesn't constitute a basis for such strict confidence, really.
Oh, I know, but you might have found out, I thought.
No, that's a question I'm not particularly curious about.
Oh? Well, we'll ask Ollie. Ollie! Ollie!
Hmm?
Oh, hello, Judy.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
That's good. What's the matter with you? Nothing. I was just reading.
Oh?
What? Oh, my science fiction.
Oh, were you?
I was in the midst of a great journey into the intergalactic circles. Oh, it's a very thrilling story. It's a serial I have to tell you about. What did you want me for? No, I don't. Ooh, let me see. I could hazard a guess. 25? No, it's been in...
Well, he started early.
I know, but Fran, it's 25 years in the show business. For 25 years, he couldn't...
I know, but he was an exceptional child.
He must have been exceptional. 25. Well, maybe 25. Say between 25 and 26 somewhere.
26?
We're going to do something about it?
Well, I think we should.
Remember the song? Oh, of course. Is that why we rehearsed it? Oh, honestly, Ollie.
You think this would be the best time?
I think right now it might be a very good time. Shall we announce it first or sing it first?
Which would be better?
I don't know. I'll take a vote if you'd like.
All right. Who votes first?
I know we could have a meeting of the board. I'm not going through all that. Let's just make up our minds. Let's announce it first.
All right. Well, you announce it. You and Kook-la announce it.
All right. Well, I'll announce it. Today is the birthday of a very dear friend of ours and a very dear friend of many people in the show business. He is a fellow whom we have all admired and whom has been who? He. No, I mean who? He has. No, I didn't say what or where. I said, I didn't mean that. I mean, I was correcting your grammar.
A fellow who?
Leave my family. Never mind. He is a fellow whom has been... Hmm? Who? Who is the subject? Fred Waring. No, you spoiled the whole thing. Well, if you know how to make announcements any better than that, why don't you just go ahead and make them? Shouldn't ask me to make them. Nobody asked you. You have volunteered. I did not volunteer.
No, you didn't.
I was called up from downstairs, where I was sitting very comfortably reading my science fiction magazine on intergalactic circles, and I see no reason to be picked on like this, and I'm not going to tolerate it.
I never heard of circles like that. What kind of circles are they?
Oh, you wouldn't understand. Neither
I
one
would
of you.
too understand.
Let's start
After
it
all,
over.
if you don't want to tell me about it, I can just go, I guess.
I'll
Except
explain it to you.
I
Do
can
you know
go
what the
too.
galaxy is? Do you know
A
what the
whole lot of things.
Yeah, do you know what the Milky Way is?
Well, I don't often eat candy, but
Oh, no, Francis, no. I mean the Milky Way that's up in the sky. Oh, Ghost Riders. No! Oh, Kook-la.
well, you weren't up there. I know that.
Never mind. Now, let's just start all over again, shall we? Today is the birthday of a very grand friend of ours. A fellow whose talents are recognized.
Who?
You just said who.
Well, I thought you were going to say something else.
Whose is possessive? What do you mean?
Whose is the possessive? You...
Oh, I can't get it anymore. This fellow has a great deal of talent, and he should go far in the show business. And, well, he has a birthday today, and he has written a very fine birthday song. And we thought it only fitting, fitting and proper to sing his song to him on this day. So at this time, I would like to introduce our guest, who will...
Yes.
Isn't there somebody here?
Just us.
Just us? I'd like to introduce just us. Whom will... Whom? Happy, happy birthday.
Happy, happy birthday. Who is the lucky one we cheer, the one with parties for? He's a Pennsylvanian in his guess what year? May we wish Fred wearing many more. Oh, happy, happy, happy birthday to you, Fred Waring.
Happy, happy birthday.
Happy, happy birthday.
You slithered right in the middle. It's because you got me so upset over whom and whose and who.
If you like, we can sing that little part with who is the lucky one we cheer.
I'd like to try that again. Okay.
Sorry with me. We'll do the whole thing over again. Who is the lucky...
Oh, I thought we started at the
We're
front.
going to start at the front?
We may as well.
All right. Start at the front, Jack.
Do this right or not at all.
Happy, happy birthday.
Happy, happy birthday. Who is the lucky one we cheer, the one this party's for? He's a Pennsylvanian in his guess what year? May we wish Fred Waring many more. Oh, happy, happy, happy birthday to you, Fred Waring.
Happy, happy birthday.
Happy, happy birthday.
That had the old ginger and the old pep in it.
I thought so, too.
It had the old pep right in the song. And you both sounded good. Well, you'll excuse me. I'm going back to the
Oh,
intergalactic
no,
circle.
you can read later.
I
don't
can't
go
read
away.
later. I've got to go out tonight.
You're going where?
Going out
Well, I
tonight.
shouldn't have asked you where.
The fellow's going to do a story on me, and I want to talk to him.
Story on you?
And you. That's nice.
That's wonderful.
Yes, sir. He's here to see me.
You see?
What's his name?
scratch my head with him.
The fella we're going to do a story on me.
I got it.
No, you can't.
Bob.
It is not!
Going to do a story on you, too?
I don't know. I
Yes,
just go
ma'am.
along for the ride.
Just guess the name, hmm?
You're all dressed up today.
Oh, not really.
It's pretty. What happened last night? Was it fun?
Oh, at the carnival?
Yeah.
I had the most wonderful time. Well, I don't know when I've had so much fun.
What did you do?
Well, Stephanie Bell came and picked me up, you know, and we went out. It was in Cicero.
Oh, Cicero.
Yes, and we
You know,
had...
everybody makes such funny remarks about Cicero. I don't know why they always say things and they say Cicero and everybody laughs. Why?
Well, I don't know, I'm sure, because I met the most wonderful people.
Oh, good.
Had such a nice time. And, I wish I could remember all the names. There were Carol and Alice and Danny and Terry and Jack and Richard and Charles.
Wish we could have gone.
I wish you could.
What
We
was
went
it?
on the Tilda-whirl.
The Tilda World?
Yes.
Was there a Ferris wheel there,
Yes,
too?
yes,
Oh,
went
yeah,
on that. And they brought me cotton candy
Cotton candy.
and taffy
Popcorn.
apples, popcorn, and,
Didn't have any dinner, did you?
well, not too much. Well, I had a lovely dinner, but I mean, I saved a little bit for all the things that one eats at carnivals because...
Did you go on a merry-go-round?
No, I didn't go on the merry-go-round. I didn't really have time.
Oh.
But, I met all these fine boys. Oh, these nice boys and girls. They were so great. They came over and talked, and they all asked about you and about Ollie, and they wished that you might have been there, and I explained to them that you had a previous engagement and couldn't make it.
We have a long-standing date, you and I, to go on a Ferris wheel sometime.
Well, we'll go, and do you know the very place I'd like it to stop?
Where?
Right up at the very top.
I get scared.
Oh, you wouldn't get scared. Not if we were together, would you?
Yes, I get kind of scared.
Oh, you wouldn't. It's more fun.
I wouldn't get scared. If
I thought you were reading your science fiction serial.
I finished it. If I was up on the top of the Ferris wheel and I was up there with you on the very top in the seat, I'd swing it back and forth like that.
Oh, no, you couldn't. I wouldn't.
Yes,
well,
sir,
you
and then
have
you'd be
to.
scared, see?
Oh, I
Yes, you would, and then you'd have to snuggle real close like that.
Well, I wouldn't mind that. That would be very
The
nice.
method is my madness.
You like carnival?
I love carnivals. I like amusement parks and carnivals and circuses and, I think it would be just so great if we could have... Why don't we go to one tonight?
Oh, I
Well,
don't
I
know.
couldn't go tonight.
I couldn't either, really.
Oh, I couldn't either. I had a dinner.
Oh, yes, you're having a story done on you.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that.
I
Well-
thought it would be wonderful, though, if we could only... Maybe we could run an amusement park. I've always wanted to. Because if I had an amusement park, I could have a merry-go-round and
we could have a Ferris wheel.
we could have a roller coaster all our own.
And a Tilda-whirl. Don't forget that. They're
Oh, and a
wonderful.
caterpillar.
A caterpillar.
caterpillar.
Yes, that's great.
And the shoot-the-shoot.
And the mill on the floss. Could have all those.
I don't think I know that one.
The mill on the floss?
I don't believe so.
She doesn't know the mill and the floss. Well, it's a very nice ride.
Is it really?
It's kind of it's a quiet ride.
Well, that's the kind I like. My hair stood on end on that Tilda-whirl thing. I said, it isn't down yet.
Oh, it looks fine.
Oh, no.
Well, the mill of the floss is a very comfortable ride.
For older people?
Oh, no. No.
Well, who's older people?
Well, I just wondered if it became quiet, right?
No, as a matter of fact, it's not for older people. It's for people who are young in heart. It's, you get into a boat, you see. It's a little boat, and there's a little canal. And, it goes into a sort of a dark tunnel. And,
What happened?
well, you go for a ride, Kook.
Do you?
Yes. Very charming ride, especially on
Sounds very interesting.
a lovely summer's evening.
Yes.
Oh, I'd have that, and I wouldn't care whether we made any money or not.
Oh, well, I think it's very important to make money at carnivals. That's principally the reason they have them.
Well, sure, if you didn't make any money, then you'd go out of business.
And you must find the right location for it, too, you know.
If we could just break even. With a Kukla pond, we could have maybe we could do that this summer. That'd be a great thing. We'd have the Kukla
Is there
pond.
enough room at Dragon Retreat? Enough cleared, you know?
Well, no. Because Mother's cleared that run up the mountainside there for the ski tow. We could have put something in there, but I'm afraid it's all...
Well, and then you have to be near, unless Buelah Witch
She might be able to
could
fix
work it out, you know,
Oh,
somewhere.
down in Witch Haven, you mean?
Yeah, well, yes, if she could, because you have to fasten, what do you call them?
they're regular light poles. You ought to know about all this stuff, but they have transformations on them, and you hook in that.
Hmm? Transformations? You're speaking to the wrong person. You want to speak to Madam Octopus. Just a moment. Ollie! Transformers, you mean?
Transformers.
Sure, I get all that stuff. You hook them in and... Oh, say, I could have a very fancy ride. You know, I could do something real intriguing. A new ride, a new thrill. That'd be it. You know, it would be. We'd out-bobs the bobs.
Well, let's plan on it.
Yeah, flying turns and about combination. Ferris wheels, shoot the chutes, mill on the floor, the bobs, roller coasters. I'm going down to my laboratory and work it out.
Did you repair it since the other day?
Oh, yes, swept all the plaster up.
How about the wall?
Oh, that gives good ventilation.
Whether we should go into this quite this early or not.
I think it'd be fun.
Well, I'd like it.
You know, we could take a picnic lunch, you know, and we could go and spend all evening at the amusement park. Don't they have places where you have a picnic table?
Well, I'm not sure, but I imagine they must make some such provision. I think so.
It'd be wonderful. We could have like games where they maybe we could give wonderful prizes.
Guess
away.
weights. We could have somebody to guess weight. Colonel Crackie should be very good at that.
He could guess weight.
And then you have a magic typewriter, you know, writes out things.
That'd be
Ask
good.
it questions and it answers. Nobody types here.
No, Ollie does, but it's just one tooth.
It'd be a little slow.
Yeah,
I think.
sort of the
It'd
hunt
take
and
into
tooth
it.
method. Oh, wait, excuse me, I'm going to figure out a ride or something.
Oh, well, I have some things to do.
Ollie!
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I hear we're going to have an amusement park.
Well, we haven't really made definite plans, but we thought it might be fun.
Won't it be divine? I love those things.
What would you like to do?
Oh, let me see. What could I do? I could sell kisses.
Yes.
I think that might bring in a great revenue, don't you think?
Well, business is off all over, Madam Octopus.
Oh, well, you may as well speak boldly. I know what you're thinking.
No, I never thought those stands amounted to very much.
Well,
I'll just bet there's something else you could do.
Well, my dear, I'm so very happy to. How do you do, my dear? Nice to see you, my dear. I understand I'm going to guess weights at the car. No, I've changed my mind.
Well, it was just a little thought.
What was he talking about?
I don't really know. He just overheard a little of the conversation, didn't get it all, I guess.
Ophelia, may I see you downstairs for a moment?
Certainly. Where are you, Colonel?
I was sorry to get away on subterfuge, but I didn't want to talk to you alone. Would you like to raise this up for me, my dear?
Yes, I'd be glad to.
Oh, there we
You
are.
probably want this side
Yes,
out,
we want-
don't you?
I was thinking if we could have a weight guessing contest, and I could have this little RCA Victor portable as a prize.
Well, say, anybody would be happy to get that because it is a prize.
Oh, it certainly is. Isn't it a beautiful little instrument? Look at that.
It surely is.
Lovely, look at that. Such a handsome little case to carry. You'd be proud of it anywhere you go.
I should say.
We call it, we have little slogans that we could say, step right up, ladies, step right up. I'll be glad to guess your weight, and let me see, here we are for your prize. If you outguess me, we'll present you with this wonderful prize, little RCA Victor, portable, carry a tune wherever you go. Why, works on AC or DC current or the self-contained battery, and, a battery replacement requires removal of only one tiny plug. Got the golden throat. Very lightweight, ladies, very easy to handle. Maroon plastic case with a molded alligator front. Very handsome and very smart and chic. And a perfect balance for easy carrying. If you were to go out to your RCA Victor dealers to buy this, you would pay $29.95 less battery. Well, slightly higher in the West and in the South, my homeland. But if you outguess me, this little RCA Victor portable is your very own. Think of that.
That's such a beautiful, beautiful sales talk that I actually believe that we could do without the weight guessing. I think if you were just to sell these alone, I think we could coin money.
Yes, my dear, I suppose we could, but I think it'd be kind of fun to guess weight. Let me guess yours. Let me see now. If I'm
come on,
wrong,
we won't start now.
well, if I'm wrong, you win the prize.
Oh, well, you really can't tell from there.
Oh, yes, I
you know.
can. Now, let me. I'm very good at this. 112 pounds.
You're so close.
Was I off, my dear?
Not too far.
How far, my dear?
Oh, How far?
Well, my dear, I guess you win a little portable.
Well, thank you very much.
Take it away with you. Well, of course, I intended all the time for her to win it. I wonder how... 112 pounds. How far off was I? I'll try something else. Ladies, step right up here. I'll be glad to guess your weight.
What was it you wanted to see me downstairs about, and how come you up here when you called me from downstairs?
Well, it happens to be, well, it's a small world, isn't it? Well, I was just guessing weight for the carnival.
Well, guess mine.
Here goes nothing. Ready up.
Are you squinting or winking?
I'm squinting, my dear. I would say, whatever I say, it's going to be my neck. I would say, well, I tell you, I have just turned over this concession to my dear friend, Miss Frances Allison, who is just coming up to the booth now. Miss Frances Allison, who's taken over the guessing contest.
Would you like to make change for me?
My dear, I understand you're going to guess weight.
Well, I'm going to try.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, not with my friends.
Oh, come along, dear.
No, not with my friends.
Come along, dear.
No, I wouldn't think of it.
Hey, I found out how much Madame Oglefoot's weighs.
This is unfair.
I thought she had me for a minute.
I was down in her dressing room. She happened to go by, and the scale was standing outside. She said, "Will you please have this repaired?" It went up just as high as it possibly could go, and it had broken the springs or whatever.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she doesn't look that heavy.
Should we give her a prize?
Well, let us do. Well, what could we give her?
Oh, something for breaking the springs. She hit the bell.
Well, she ought to have something.
Step right up, folks. Here we are. Any which. All set. How about a little target practice, kids? Yes, sir. Anybody want to match me? Hello.
Step right up.
Step right up this
Anyone
way.
for shooting?
Anyone for shooting? You bet, dear. Let's see if you can shoot the music on Jack's piano.
No, please. Don't point. Don't, please. That's not...
No, I think we beat it.
All right. We'll give a prize. Now, for the first person who can match me in this shooting,
What are you aiming at?
the microphone, naturally.
Why, no, wait.
Buelah. Not the microphone.
Why not the microphone?
Well, it's just...
Dangling up there. All right, boom boy, move it back and forth. That's the boy. Here we go.
No.
Watch it. Here we go. Say, wait a minute. One of those lights might be a hot one. Let's try that.
No, Bill, I wouldn't do that. I don't believe... Something else, maybe.
How about the zoom our lens?
No.
Not that either.
We're just spoiling everything. How could I show off my great shooting ability?
Well, I don't believe we'd ever see exactly how well you shot. I think you should shoot off at the side somewhere.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it would be better, some other moving target. And besides that, I think...
You take careful aim, and I'll go out at the side, and I'll see how you did.
Which way do you want me to aim?
Well, I think over this way would be better.
All right, excuse
But
me.
now wait, I'll tell you when.
All right. And, oh, by the way, how about a broomstick concession? Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, I think it'd be very nice, Buelah, but I'd advise you to get the brooms that are a little bit safer, and I'd do your hair up. I think it's a little messy, just a little bit messy.
Oh, doesn't matter, dear. I'm from the Wild West. Annie Witch, they call me. Well, I can do anything better than you can, too. Well, let's see. You ready, Francis?
Yes, ready.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Bingo. I suggest that you move.
Whoops! My mother's calling me. Really, Buelah. Oh, really, Buelah. Hey, yes.
I don't know, it seems that whatever we get into, it ends up the same way. Francis, maybe it wouldn't be too good idea to this concession business. Maybe we should just pick a nice ride.
I think maybe we should just attend them, don't you think?
Oh, just go and be a visitor or something.
An innocent bystander?
Yeah.
Well, I believe maybe that is the best plan.
Hey, I've got a new ride all fixed up. It's called the Atomic Wonder.
Atomic Wonder?
Yeah, and it's a car. First it goes up, you let a hook down, it goes up in the air, and when it gets up goes up 3 miles, see? And then, then it releases, and there's a great parachute, see? Well, there's 2 parachutes. The first parachute is torn. That gives you an extra thrill, see? You look up and you see that torn parachute, and you think you're never going to make it. But this second parachute opens up and lets you out, see? I mean, it holds you up, see? But the second parachute, the ropes break on it. But there's a third parachute.
Suppose that doesn't work.
The fellow with the motorcycle won't be there either, probably.
Hadn't thought of that. Guess maybe I better not try that, huh?
You don't think so?
I suggest that we just pretend that we're out on maybe on a roller coaster of the shoots, and we're singing at the top of our voices some little song.
You mean like, how about, remember that one that Jack wrote for us?
I know.
How about that one?
It'd be
Jack!
very good.
Hi, Fran.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie, very happy are we.
I am delighted when you're near me.
Next to myself, I love you dearly.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie, buddies are we. 2 is company, 3 the crowd,
And we're the happiest.
proudest, merriest.
Loudest crowd you ever did see.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie, Kukla, Fran and Ollie, Kukla, Fran and Ollie, Kukla. Fran, Fran, Fran,
Hi, Fran.
Fran, Fran, Fran.
Hi, Fran.
Hooray!
I think that's the best plan.
I think so, too.
Oh, still, I think my idea would have been great.
Well, it is great.
Just, not workable.
I think not very practical.
Let's go to an amusement park over the weekend.
Maybe tomorrow.
I'd like to do that. It'd be fun.
Shall we just go, or shall we ask our friends?
Well, I don't know. I think maybe just the 3 of us.
I think it might be safer.
We could get a little rowboat.
Yeah, we could row you.
Would you really?
We'll take you out. You bring a parrot on you.
Oh, and the ukulele, and I'll sit in the...
You sing.
And I'll sit right in the middle. No, if you're ready to row, you'll sit in the middle.
We'll sit in the middle. We'll row. Each of us will row an oar.
I'll wear a big hat and dangle my fingers in the water.
Won't that be wonderful? And I'll stand up and I'll sing at the very top of my lungs. Remember, in television,
It's RCA.
Victor!
This is Burr Tillstrom, thanking you on behalf of Kook-la, to Oll-ee and Fran and all the bunch, saying good night.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television. Kukla, Fran and Oll-ee came to you from Chicago.